Good morning, y'all. It's the first real, video I'm making. Usually, we're just gonna use it for game streaming and stuff, but you know, since I be doing my little smoke sessions, that's what we're gonna call it, smoke sessions. But you know what I'm saying? Just early morning thinking, processing on things, man. Everybody, I suggest. I ain't saying smoke, but if that means you every morning you get up, I'm going outside. But every morning when you get up, you know what I mean? If you gotta, take some time to yourself, definitely do that. You need that moment. Because I definitely take it every day. And mine is just smoking. Smoke me a blunt, smoke me a black. Had to put out the blunt because, people walking around or whatever. I ain't trying to get too loud. But today is just really like, you just make sure you stay in tune with your people, yo. I'm not saying all your people, but make sure you talk to your, if you eligible to, stay in touch with your people. If that's your family by blood, if that's your family by people that you done went through things with, stay in touch with your people. You know what I mean? Because that's super important. Like me, I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota, but I moved to North Carolina like 2014. You know what I'm saying? So I've been here for 5 years, and let's fix that real quick. My glasses fixed real quick. But I moved here 2014. You know what I'm saying? It's 2019. And in 5 years, I done been through some mad things, you know what I mean? That a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, my faith wavered and everything was real dark for me, you know what I mean? So I have the tendency when I'm going through things, I just kind of get in my little zone, and I don't care about nothing. I just work, I deal with that, I play my game. Like, that's probably the only interaction with people, but it's really not with people because I'm online. But now I try to make it a point. I text my brother, my sisters, you know what I'm saying, my homies. Like, I got a homeboy I done known since kindergarten, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's very rare. That's very rare because most of the people I known since that young, we fall out. Well, not even fall out. We just kind of go our separate paths, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? Everybody's decision decides their path. We'll take it there. And I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, spread love, yo. Tell your people you love them, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know when your last time going to be to talk to that person. You know what I'm saying? To have that conversation. You might never know what somebody going through. You know what I'm saying? If one of my peoples need me, I always tell them, call me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I might not help all the time, but damn sure I'm be there to listen to you. I'm definitely be there to give you some advice. But note this, when you're giving advice, don't be harsh. Don't be cruel. That person's going through enough. You know what I'm saying? But if you're like me, I have a problem or a tendency. I get, as we say, in my feelings, I guess, sometimes. Even if it's with somebody's situation, like, I'm the type, I apply it to what I will do. So I'm not telling you to do what I said do, but I'm just telling you how I will handle it. And my way isn't always the best way because it's like your mind handles, or how it processes things. Everybody's different outcomes. How I think about something may not be what the next man think about. You know what I mean? So always take that into account, and especially when you listen to other people's opinions. You know what I'm saying? That's why my mom always told me it's always three sides to a story: your side, they side, and the truth. So some might be the truth in your eyes, but it might be a little different in their eyes, and then it's the real truth as in the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody might did something to you, the way you respond in your mind is right, but the truth is, for real, like, y'all both fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? You both wrong, and it's just, not only that, it's just so many things going crazy, like from the Nipsey hustle situation, which actually affected me. a lot, and I didn't expect it to. Like it did, like it really it hurt. Like I actually cried. I watched the J. Cole little tribute thing to Nipsey from his Dream Fest, and I had to turn it off because I was getting emotional. And the reason I was getting emotional is because one, I've been listening to Nipsey Hussle for so since like I was on YouTube when I first heard Nip in the House. You know what I'm saying? And just that how he rapped on that beat was so different. The video, the visuals, like I ain't never been to Cali, but and I ain't never been to Cali, but Nipsey Hussle and Nipsey Hussle, his music kind of gave you that vibe, like you was riding down Crenshaw and Sloss, and like you was like when he got the store and the interviews and all the knowledge he spit really affected me and my guys. We definitely felt that. You know what I mean? We definitely felt that because we've been on the marathon for a while, a nice while. You know what I'm saying? Not even to sound corny or that, but we've been following that man's career for a really long time. So R.I.P. to him. You know what I'm saying? Man, then it's just. But I'm definitely gonna make more videos or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just my first little session for the day. You know what I'm saying? Probably do. I don't know. I might do another one. We'll see. But if anybody sees this, if you have any topic ideas or whatever things the subject want me to talk about, we'll do that. And I might start doing some more streamers. I got my guy to a 91 now, so I might probably give a fuck, but I do the fuck. Alright, y'all. Spread love. You know what I'm saying? Already.